Before the fence, before the plow, when hunger still decided how they followed herds, they chased the rain. The land was wide, the future plain.
But in the shadow of the hills where river breath and silence fills, a hand pressed seed into the ground and waited hope without a sound.
No crown was worn, no law was read, yet seasons ruled the living and dead. Grain rose slow from patient soil, born of risk and human toil.
The earth was no longer passed by, but trusted with a question why. And in that trust both fear and care, a bond between the land and prayer. When
Seeds learned to stay in place, time itself began to change. From roaming feet to rooted days, from fleeting camps to earthen ways, the field became both bread and bond, the future closer yet beyond. For once you sow and once you wait, you share your breath with human faith. At Mehrgarh's edge, the clay was shaped, the hearth was built, the wildest scapegoats were counted, barley stored, life measured by the coming horde.
hands that once held spear and stone now knew the weight of harvest grown. The village spoke in dust and grain, a promise carved from sun and rain.
With settled fire came settled fear of fatal rains. In the coming year, the soil could bless, the soil could break, demanding more with every stake. Yet from that risk the world grew wide, craft and trade and thought applied. For when the field began to feed, the mind was freed from endless need. When seeds learned to stay in place, time itself began to change. From roaming feet to rooted days, from fleeting camps to earthen ways, the field became both bread and bond, the future closer yet beyond. For once you sow and once you wait, you share your breath with human faith. No battle marked this turning tide, no king declared the people tied. Just patient hands and watching skies, and faith that grew where hunger lies.
A quiet shift but vast and deep, that taught the world to plan and keep. From Mehrgarh's fields the long road ran towards cities built by mortal man.
The empires rose, the rivers turned, yet still the first lesson is learned, that life can grow where care is shown, and time can be made if seeds are sown.
So
every field beneath the sun still speaks of what was first begun, in dust and hope, in grain and clay, where seeds learned once and chose to stay. A seed future.